No way! I didn't know. This whole time I didn't know. There's nothing you could have done, son. I was also told to keep quiet about the truth too, after all.
Listen up, okay? You come home as soon as school is finished, okay?
Fine.
What's with that attitude, young man?
I got it. Leave me alone. My name is Takehiro, and I'm a 6th grader in elementary school. I'm at the age where I usually play sports like baseball and soccer with my friends, and video games too. I'm home!
You're late. Where were you this whole time, huh?
I came straight home, it's just the homeroom was a little long today, okay?
I suppose that's the truth, right?
It's the truth, Mom!
All right then, let's get our homework done quickly, and then we'll do some workbooks after that.
Ha!
Why are you sighing? I'm saying this for your sake, you know.
I said I get it. My mom is surprisingly strict. First of all, she won't let me play with my friends. I was told to study every day.
Have you finished your homework yet, Takehiro?
Yeah, Mom.
Let's see. What's this? You've only done 2 questions.
I'm just not concentrating at all right now.
No excuses. With this sort of performance, you won't be able to get into a private junior high school, understand?
You're bothering me. I'll do my homework, so could you just leave? Plans for me to attend a private junior high school instead of the local school were already set in stone. Well, that is, if I pass the entrance exam, of course. My mom says that if I can get into the school I plan on taking the entrance exam for, it'll be like taking a quick escalator to an elite university. That particular university is famous as a super elite school, and if I graduate from this place, my future will be very secure. Well, I don't have many friends at all, and I honestly didn't want to go to the local school, so it was convenient for me too. Why don't I have any friends? Well, that's because my mom won't let me play with anyone, see? It all began when I was in the 1st grade.
Hey, Takehiro! We're all playing soccer today. Would you like to play too?
Huh? Yeah, I want to play soccer.
What are you talking about? No, Takehiro, and that's final!
Yeah, but I promised to hang out with them.
Whom did you make this promise to? I'll call them and say plans have changed.
But why? I'm really sorry about yesterday.
No, it's okay.
From that day forward, my classmates asked me out to play with them a few times, but since Mom wouldn't let me, I was left with no choice but to turn them down every time they invited me. Naturally, my classmates stopped interacting with me the same way, and before I knew it, I was all alone. Sure, I'm sad that I don't have any friends, but I've gotten used to it by now. And also, this guy's too funny! I never have to worry about getting bored because I have all the live stream bullied much.
Hey, why is that dude always wearing a mask? Does he have the Joker smile or something? Whoa, that kid's a monster!
While I was in the classroom, I could hear them whispering. The school doesn't allow the use of cell phones, so during recess I spent the whole time slumped over my desk sleeping, or rather pretending to be sleeping. For someone like me, recess is the time I hate the most because everyone else is playing with their friends while I'm just floating around doing nothing like an aimless ghost. As a matter of fact, I'd rather be in class. But then an incident happened when I was in 5th grade. Okay then, who can tell me the answer to the next problem?
There's no way we can do this problem.
Well, you'll learn this problem in junior high school after all, so it's probably not possible. Oh, I know. Takehiro, do you know the answer? Yes, sir, I do. It's 1/3 of x. Wow, Takehiro, you're on fire! That's correct! I was going to take the junior high school entrance exam, and I knew a little about the content of the material I'd be studying if and when I passed. I couldn't help but feel happy when my teacher praised me. I couldn't help but smile. However...
And all you can do is study.
Huh?
Your mouth is split open, right? Everyone's talking about it, you know.
Enough. Here, look at me now. Is my mouth split? Hey, that's enough! I got into a fight during class.
I'm terribly sorry about my son disrupting the class, sir. I don't know where to begin.
No, ma'am, it's all right. The cause of this situation was the other student. My teacher had to call the parents of those involved out, and I was severely lectured by my mom.
Takehito, what were you thinking?
But it was my classmate who started it. It's not my fault, Mom.
I don't want to hear any excuses. Naomichi is such a quiet, calm child. But when it comes to you...
This particular day, I completely lost my marbles. Don't compare me to Naomichi. The reason this happened in the first place was probably your fault for not letting me play with my classmates.
Takehito, where are you going?
I ran out of the house, but I quickly came back to reality. It's been a long time since I ran, now that I think about it. Damn, I'm so tired. And by the way, I was restricted not only from playing with friends, she demanded that I wear a mask whenever I go out, and I always have to attend physical education classes and not participate. These were more reasons as to why my classmates gave me the look of shame. That's why I never ran at all. My heart was pounding. The next moment...
Doctor, how is Takehito? Is he okay?
Please, ma'am, remain calm. Not to worry, the symptoms were mild, so we're administering an intravenous. He'll wake up very soon.
All this because my discipline isn't perfect.
No one's is, ma'am. Mr. Takehito is probably very eager to play outside, but we both know that for him, any physical activity would be fatal.
Of course, sir. I'm aware.
Wait, huh? Where am I?
Takehito!
A hospital? Why am I here?
You weren't feeling too well, so I brought you to the hospital, honey.
Oh, okay.
Also, you're taking a day off from school today.
Huh? Why?
Why? Well, you're in the hospital, see? Take a day off.
I've literally never missed a day of school. It just so happens I don't like school very much, so I thought I was very lucky. And then a few days later, something even luckier happened. The second class was finished and I flopped down on my desk pretending to slumber as usual. Takehiro, get your backpack and get to the teacher's office right now. Huh? Understood, sir. So if I brought my school bag and went to the teacher's office, that means I'd be able to go home. I was so lucky. Eager to find out why exactly I was summoned to the teacher's office, I made my way there. Listen carefully, child. We received news that your mother's fallen ill. Huh? Your uncle will come to pick you up soon. Until then, you're going to have to wait with us here, okay? Understood. Naomichi was also in the teacher's office. The little punk must have been summoned here as well. I hate my little brother Naomichi. Why? Because Naomichi was spoiled rotten by my mom, that's why. When it came to presents for Christmas and for birthdays, Naomichi's were always so much more extravagant and awesome. But books and dictionaries, for me, that was way too unreasonable. And also, my brother is a boy of very few words. How can this writhing little pipsqueak... It's not fair. But more importantly, she fell ill? What does that mean? Is Mom sick or something? I obediently waited for a while, unable to grasp the situation, when... Hey, Takehiro, Naomichi, my boys, let's go. Our uncle came to pick us up. Our uncle is Mom's older brother. He drove like a maniac towards downtown and made straight for a large hospital. When we arrived... Aiko! Mama! But I didn't feel anything. Better life. That's what I dared to think. After that, though, why did Mom take such good care of this pipsqueak? I'm obviously the better child by far, aren't I? Takehiro, you wear a mask when you go to school, all right? And you attend the physical education classes, but you're not to participate, understand? Okay, Uncle. Why did the old man tell me to do things every damn day? I'd had it up to here with that load of bullshit. Ever since Mom passed away, my uncle and aunt took us in and raised us as their own children. I didn't dislike my uncle, and he had enough financial stability to raise his 2 nephews. Okay then, guys, today is our first physical education class. It's our first time, so today we're gonna play soccer! Let's go! I'd never played soccer before. When I was in elementary school, I was always watching the class, and I wasn't allowed to play with my friends at all, let alone soccer. I didn't even have a chance to exercise in the first place. But I used to play a lot of soccer games on the cell phone that Mom bought for me, so I was familiar with the rules of soccer and understood how and where to move. In this manner, an exciting game of soccer was about to start. But about 5 minutes into the game, I thought it was going to be tough since I don't usually exercise, but this feels so weird. My heart hurts, and my vision is blurry. Where am I? Ah, you're awake. Takahiro! Uncle, am I at the hospital? I'm sure I was. You disobedient little punk, I strictly told you not to exercise, didn't I? How did I? Listen to me when I say that you cannot exercise anymore. Damn it, son, your mother in heaven will be disappointed about something like this. Please, don't bring Mom into this. Takahiro, are you okay? None of your business. You kids just stay quiet and study, all right? I'm often cold toward my little brother as such. Not only my mom, but even my uncle gives Naomichi special treatment. Where are you going with Naomichi in a taxi, Uncle? Isn't it obvious? I'm taking him to school. School is 10 minutes away from your house, though. Not like he's a VIP or anything. You have school too, don't you? You'll be late if you don't shake a leg, buddy. I know. Elementary school students taking taxis to school? That's just insane, right? I commute to school by train every day. Why in the world does everyone treat my little brother so special? And then, one day... Takahiro, pack up your things and get yourself to the teacher's office right now. Huh? Me, sir? Why does this seem like deja vu? Understood, sir. I packed up my things and headed to the teacher's office. And then my teacher said, "Right then, follow me." My teacher took me to his car. Where are we going, sir? We just got a call from your uncle at the hospital. He said that your younger brother collapsed. He wanted someone to bring you to the hospital, see? Naomichi collapsed? I'm sure you're upset. But your uncle headed for the hospital first. When we arrived at the hospital, my uncle was already there. Oh, Takahiro, buddy. So Naomichi collapsed? Yeah. But why? About that. There's something I want to talk to you about when we get home. There's something you want to talk to me about? Uncle had a serious look on his face, one more austere than usual. I wondered what the heck was going on. Just then a doctor came into the hospital room and said, "Mr. Naomichi seems to be stable for now, sir. I will inform you of the results of the tests at a later date. Doctor, I leave my nephew in your hands." And so, we went back home. What was he going to tell me? My heart is pounding. And then, "Takahiro, buddy, read this, if you please." As he said so, he handed me what appeared to be an old diary. It looked quite old. It was not a recent one at the very least. What is this? Listen carefully. This is a diary written by your mother. I found it while sorting through her belongings after her passing. I thought I'd give it to you someday. Mom's diary? I desperately tried to calm my hammering heart as I opened the diary with trembling hands.
Year A, Month B, Day C. Something abnormal was discovered in Takahiro. My husband was too busy gallivanting with everyone, and he lost interest in his child. Year D, Month E, Day F. A matching organ donor for Takahiro was found. Year G, Month H, Day I. The transplant operation was successful, but Takahiro is unable to exercise for his entire life. It would be very dangerous if he got an infection. I was advised to put him in a facility, but I wanted to let him live as normal a life as possible. Year J, month K, day L. Naomichi was also found to have an incurable congenital disease. Since I am a match as an organ donor for Naomichi, I have decided to donate my organs directly to my second son. Year M, month N, day O. I was told by the doctor that Naomichi has no guarantee to survive more than 5 years. My mind is blank. I'm so shocked. Year P, month Q, day R. My husband's attitude did not change at all, so we decided to divorce. Year S, month T, day U. I've decided to let Naomichi do what he likes as much as possible. I'm aware Takehiro may become dissatisfied with this if I do so. Year V, month W, day X. Next year, Takehiro will be in elementary school. I'm initiating mandatory masks to prevent infection. He cannot exercise either. He needs to be separated from people to a certain extent, so he cannot play with his classmates either. Year Y, month Z, day AA. Takehiro's in a bad mood. I wonder if something's happened at school. Year AB, month AC, day AD. Takehiro's life may not be going as smoothly as we both like it to because of his condition. I'm thinking of sending him to an excellent private junior high school so he can have a chance at living a better life. Year AE, month AF, day AG. I was called to Takehiro's school today because Takehiro was causing problems. Perhaps my discipline was the wrong approach? Year AH, month AI, day AJ. If Takehiro keeps this up, he will definitely pass the exam. Year AK, month AL, day AM. When Takehiro becomes a junior high school student, I'll tell him about his illness.
She was so worried about me. So worried. Did you understand a bunch of things, buddy? But why didn't she tell me I was so very sick, Uncle? She wanted to be considerate because she assumed that if you found out about your condition, you would be shocked. It was her way of protecting you. Is it true that Naomichi is terminally ill too? Oh, it's true, all right. He's hospitalized now, after all. No way. I didn't know. This whole time, I didn't know. There's nothing you could have done, son. I was also told to keep quiet about the truth, after all. And also, your mother's heart attack was caused by overworking after many years of labor, coupled with the fact that her heart was not too strong to begin with. Really? Your father was not a good man. That's why your mother found it better to divorce him and raise you as a single mother. Even though it wasn't going to help her and her heart, I'm sure it was a huge burden for her, you know. Oh, Mom! Her heart condition was the least of her problems. Making sure you guys wouldn't worry about her was far more important. I didn't know, and I dared to be so goddamn selfish. I couldn't stop crying that evening. I decided to go visit Naomichi at the hospital to apologize. Oh, you came, Takehiro. Naomichi, dude, I'm really sorry. About what? I was so hard on you, wasn't I? I said a lot of nasty things to you and also talked about all the things I didn't like about you. I mean, I never minded that, but I'm glad you cleared up the misunderstanding. Oh my god, was Naomichi always such a nice little bro? How could I, his older brother, not even know that? I actually knew about my illness, and Mom's too. Wait, you did? Yep, Mom told me a long time ago. The reason I was made not to tell you was because you were lonely, and because Mom thought it might make it hard for you to get over the truth. I'll be honest, she was probably right. The hell, man? I'm the one who was always the writhing little pipsqueak? As such, I made peace with Naomichi. After that, my little brother went on to attend the same high school I did. I have a lot of obstacles in my life, from being obligated to wear a mask whenever I leave the house, to never being capable of exercising. But disregarding all of that and living how I want to is downright disrespectful as hell toward my lovely mother, who broke herself for my sake and my brother's. I'm going to live and live and live no matter what it takes. And finally, after a good life, I'm gonna reunite with her after I become a wrinkled old man. 10 years have passed since then. I'm still living with my condition, but somehow I'm managing to survive well. Well then, I'm off. See you, Mom. Later, bro. Naomichi tragically passed away 4 years ago. He was told he didn't have much longer to live, but goddamn did he fight like a champ. I'm really glad that I was able to make peace with you, bro. If you'd gone on hating me even after Mom passed on, I would have been sad my entire life. You promised me that you'd get better soon and that you'd hang out with me, right? You keep your promise, you little punk. You plan on making me the toxic brother of yours who never said a word of kindness to you? You were never a bad big brother, dude. You've been visiting me every day since I was hospitalized, reading books and playing video games with me, and even inviting my friends when I got out of the hospital last time. Thank you so much. I'm so happy. I'll rest now, and I'll be waiting for you, bro. Naomichi. Naomichi, don't leave me, you can't! Naomichi! Nice weather today.
Takehito, sorry to kept you waiting.
You know I wasn't waiting for long, Manami.
Shopping first, and then we'll have a full-course dinner at home. Then we'll watch a slew of movies.
All because I can't be in the outdoors for very long. I'm so sorry.
Come now, I know I've told you many times you're forbidden from apologizing about that. I'll do everything I can to help you live a long and happy life.
Thank you. Shall we go then?
Sure.
I took her hand, and as we walked into the crowd, I don't know what will happen to my body in the future, but with Manami...
My dream is to play some shadow tag in the park as old grandparents, you know?
Is what we talk about all the time. And I'm going to make the most of every single day from now on to make all our dreams come true.